doing all these go lives. And you're right.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So we
we,
develop, right? We develop and improve ourselves. But if you don't want to do go lives and videos, it still works the same, just the same. Yeah.
so for that, I want to ask you this question. Can someone who is very introvert and shy still be successful in this business?
Yeah, I think I just answered that, right?
That's,
So, even in just our team alone, right?
yeah,
Some people haven't done any videos yet, but look how much they're earning. They just
that's true.
follow the system.
And one of the questions that most of the people ask all the time is this business legitimate?
Yes, absolutely. Because we file taxes, right? Wherever we are, like here in the Philippines, they take our SIN. I mean, in Canada and the US, they require their W-9, right? In the Philippines and in any
Yeah,
countries,
yeah,
yeah, we file our taxes, so it's definitely legitimate. And since we can file our income taxes as business owners, the advantage is that we are allowed lots of business expense tax write-off, which
right.
ordinary employees cannot avail of. So even travel, right, is part of our business tax write-off. So that's huge help, and many
That's
others.
I think Michelle, I'm just wondering. I know you have a lot of business partners already as well, and this is for someone to basically look into just in case they're planning of becoming a business owner as well. How do you manage your time? To be juggling between business partners, and then you still have your family, and then you have a business that you need to run. How do you manage your time right here?
Well, we are all in different situations, right? In our lives, some are doing it while they're still working. Like when you started, for example, you were working three jobs,
Three jobs.
right? And you were still able to handle it. That's because this business is, let's say, portable. You can bring it anywhere you go as long as you have your phone or if you bring your laptop. But phone works just as well. So people who go to work, they do their business on their break time, while on the way to work if they're commuting. So
Mm-hmm.
it works. There's no excuse for you not to make this business work, no matter how busy you are, if you really want change in your life. So for me, I started this business when I already quit my job because I'm done after 5 years of working, and on my fifth anniversary, I received $50 as a reward, and not even a raise, mind
Oh,
you.
no.
Oh my God, there's no future in this employment. So I quit that because I know, and I prayed hard. I said, Lord, I really want to look for something online because I know this is the way the future is going, and that's happening currently already. So many people are earning online. That how are these people able to manage traveling and earning? Because I see it even on a HGTV, Home and Garden
Right,
television. There's a TV
right,
show.
right.
They're buying homes in tropical places, and then they're able to bring their work. How are these people able to do that? I want that too. So there you go. Within 2 weeks, I saw it on my news feed. God listened to my prayers. So I checked it out without even inquiring. I registered my name and email since it says it's a free webinar. And I watched, and my eyes were like open to a whole new world. And I jumped for joy because I said, "This is it." I got so excited, and then there I joined right away. The rest is history.
Right. The same thing I felt when I saw your ad. It resonated with me. It communicated with me as if it has an actual voice when I saw your advertisement, and the moment I was reading through your story, through your advertisement, I resonated with you, and I felt that this was the one for me. Because I was struggling between three jobs, and just like you, I prayed, and God heard my prayers, and
Exactly.
if I didn't take that action back in June of 2018, I wouldn't be here today. So
Mhm.
thank you.
Prayer work at the same time action, right? Because you keep on praying and then it's there already in front of your face and you're still not doing anything, then nothing's gonna happen, right? So you have to
That's
take
so true.
action.
So, Ate Michelle, one other question here. How easy it is to set up your business? through us.
through us. So once you
Yeah.
start, once you sign up for your business, usually it takes 2 weeks, and then you're already up and running. And then there's still continuous training, right? Which you can do in your free time. There's no deadline for you to finish it. No exams. Some people are afraid it's not like insurance that you have to take exams. No, although this is legitimate, and but you don't need to study and review, and
Right.
so easy
And
compared
and
to others. Yeah.
do you eventually would have to report to any bosses or to anyone at all in this business?
No, you are your own boss in this business, which I love. So nobody's breathing behind your neck. Nobody's calling you on your day off. Imagine you're already off and they still call you about work related issues. So you start your business, and you take a break. It's up to you. Whenever you want to do it, within the day, within during the night,
Mhm.
or you do it the next day. It's totally up to you. So you have no boss. You are your own boss.
And before I move on to the next question, currently we have 273 viewers with 33 shares. So hello to all of you.
Well,
And
wait,
thank you.
there's 349 on mine.
Oh, no, it just updated. Now it's 349.
Well, thank you everyone for watching us, and hope you learned some stuff about our online business. And yeah,
Mhm. One more question here. Do you have to present yourself well, or do you have to dress up with suit and tie in any online meetings that you conduct
no, actually,
that you attend to? Mhm.
so this business we can run while we are in pajamas, right? But of course, if you want to meet somebody on a Zoom, or although it's not needed, you don't really need to do a Zoom meeting or whatever. So
Mhm.
you can be wearing whatever you're comfortable with. We already came from that suit and tie place, but we look good, we look professional, but our money doesn't look professional. our, our wallet and our pockets is crying.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. And that's the reason people were asking me. There was a comment that I got that why I was wearing just a shirt and a cap. Whenever I do my go lives, because I told them that not all entrepreneurs, wear shirts
So,
and ties or suit. Yeah.
especially these days now,
I
especially
know.
working online. So even when we're on the beach, right, it works. I'm in my hot tub. This works.
I have a question on that to Ate Michelle. Can someone without any experiences in the business do this online business as well?
Absolutely, because most of us found this with no technical skills at all, especially me. I don't know anything about computer software or whatever. I know I
Mhm.
wanted to earn online, but I know at the same time that I'm not capable with some of those available opportunities. And thankfully, when I found this, we're just doing it through social media, right?
Right.
Which all of us are using anyways, like Instagram, Facebook, especially, and YouTube. We added that to our training now as well. So if you're always on those social media platforms, might as well use that time to learn and
Mhm.
earn,
That's
right?
right.
So it's actually a fun business.
It is. Ate Michelle, I just have this question. I'm going to show it to you. I think you can see it on your screen. It's from Ate Gina. Question. Oh,
Hi, Sister
how?
Gina.
It's your question. How to be you?
My dear sister. Yeah, we are so blessed that, we don't know one another, all of us, right? Personally, but we all got connected
Right.
through social media, and we built that trust because we're real people. We have real families, So you can Google us, you can find us on Facebook, and you'll see that that's our real account. So we're not
Right.
fly by night.
Ate Michelle, her question is how to be you. I put it on the screen there, and that's her question. Hello, Ate Gina.
Anyone can succeed in this business. That's what's amazing here. You just
That's right.
need that hunger for change in your.
Mhm. And follow up question, Ate Michelle, is there an educational requirement or age requirement or age or gender requirement to be part of this business?
No, no to all. So that's the beauty of our business. We don't judge. Everyone is welcome. Age, as long as you're in the legal age, since it's a legitimate business, so at least 18 years, right, in Canada. And
Right,
then there's no limit because we have business owners who are in their 70s. We have an
right, yeah.
89-year-old, actually, the dance uncle joined our business because
Wow,
I think he kept seeing our post on Facebook, so he reached out to Dan and he said he wanted to do this, and Dan
wow.
said, "Really? Are you sure?"
Mm.
Because he's still active, right? He's so alert and a smart guy. So there you go. He joined and he's earning right now from this
So it's
business.
not too late. It's not too late for anyone yet, right?
It's all about mindset and your attitude. So we have lots of people who don't have experience with the computers and stuff and still earning. And what else? Gender, no gender requirement, no whatever your
Age.
religion is, yeah, age, and educational background because we have our founder himself is a high school undergrad but now has two mansions, right, in
Right, yeah.
Vancouver and one facing the ocean. So that was actually my inspiration because
Hmm.
they have that house, and we've always wanted to have a home that has a water view. So wish granted, and we're thankful to God we found this that's overlooking the lake and the mountains. So
Ate Michelle, there's an interesting question on here. I'm sure you could see it on your screen as well, so I'm gonna
I
show it.
have to look at my phone.
It
It's
is
not showing
from
the laptop.
it's from Lorda Grande. Her question is, what are the responsibilities do I have to set to run this business? So
Okay, you want to answer that?
yeah, I'm gonna give some insight on this one. You know what? Our business requires the right mindset. That's the first thing that we always tell the people who wanted to be part of this business. So as long as you're going to stay coachable in this business, as long as you're going to reach out for help, whenever you need to, as long as you're going to stay plugged in our system and stay connected, with the people here in our business, then that's the only probably responsibility that you need to keep up in order for you to be successful in this business as well. And as long as you have your laptop, your internet connection, and your phone, and you're so willing to learn and learn about the technicalities, which is not really hard, and learn the ins and outs of the business, then you can become successful here. So
Absolutely. You have to be willing to learn, which is, we know half of it already on Facebook, right? Because
right,
using it. So we just add more training to that and show you how we do advertising.
right. Michelle, I'm gonna take a break from that question. I just wanted to ask you. I've been meaning to ask this to you from before. What is something that you will never forget about this business? It could be something good or something bad.
What I can never forget, all the people that we meet, right? That we never know will trust us and will be working together as a family with one goal. That's what I love about it because we don't know one another, but in our chat we blow up with lots of laughter. We giggle.
Mhm.
It's not all about business. And then the nice thing about it is when we get the chance, we also meet in person, right?
Right.
So I had the opportunity to meet you guys first in Calgary. So and then in Winnipeg, in Vancouver, I met some when we went to the Philippines.
That's so
So
true.
it's such a fun business, and we are changing lives. That's the one that really touched because now money is not even a concern anymore, right? Because it comes regularly. But now we are helping others have the same freedom. That's what I love about this business. When somebody like you quit your job and you're able to look at your beautiful door behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Solid door. So imagine where we came from before, right? I was renting, and then we find a Dan and I finally found a house, but I didn't really like where it's located because yeah, it's in Calgary where it's more than half. of the year is snowing. So this is my dream, is to be able to move out, and
Right.
this, I don't know, unbelievable but real. So so many things, not just one. Sorry.
And apart from that, Ate Michelle, that's something that you have told me to when I came to know about this business. I actually asked you if you can phone me or if I could call you, and I will never forget that day when you told me. I just want to really help you because when I explained to you about my situation back then, and I was not wrong, and you helped me really achieve that dream that I so long wanted, that I wanted to achieve in my life. So, I keep telling you thank you, but, I will never get tired of saying thank you again. And
Well, I'm just an instrument because you saw it from my ad, right? But the work
correct.
still came from you. So everyone who joins here, you're gonna get your own mentors also to guide you.
Mhm.
But we have a training site that anyone can follow. So, and we're gonna be welcoming you to our community. You're gonna have your own group chat where everyone helps one another. So yeah, your dreams are within reach once you join this community.
And I think we're close to 500 viewers now. We're sitting at
Wow. Oh my
470.
goodness. Thank you, everyone. 470. Yes, Kitty. That's right. He's 89 years old and he's rocking.
Oh, is it Kitty's?
He's a father-in-law. It's
Oh,
Gary's.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think Michelle, one
Everyone,
more question.
we're going to see it later. We're talking about how awesome you are. And we have a young one on the other end, right? It's 19-year-old.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen
Yeah.
that. I've seen that too.
That she's the one who's paying off her mom's credit card now because she's earning well from this business. She's a student and part-time, working part-time as well.
Right. I think Michelle, one more question.
Irish.
Yeah,
Shout
go
out
ahead.
to Irish.
Another question is this only for the people who are in Canada and United States?
No, it's not. It started here in Canada, right? Because our founders is
Right.
located in Vancouver, but we have lots of business owners all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so me personally, I started here in Canada, and then now I don't know everyone else came from. You have Iceland, you have Greenland, all this land, New
That's so
Zealand.
true.
We have lots in the Philippines now, Australia, New Zealand. Shout out to my team in Australia, in Europe, Middle East, name it.
Mm-hmm.
We have business owners from all over the world now.
Sorry, I think I'm just checking, some comments on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to check some comments on my phone. And there's another question on here. I think I can answer this for us.
Great.
Question: Is 17 years old can join the business, or a 17-year-old can join the business? You have to be at the legal age in order for you to run this business, which is 18 and above. So,
Yeah.
all right. Another question on here. Let's see. All right. How soon can I earn money? They always ask this question all the time.
How soon can you earn money? Well, all right. So remember, this is not employment. That when you start your work, you will start earning, and they pay you after a week or within 15 days. But then your income is just fixed, capped to that per hour that they gave you, or that salary for the month that they gave you. So this is a business, and you earn depending on how fast you do your training. Some
Mhm.
people who do their training right away and give it their best shot. Sometimes they earn within the month, sometimes within the second month. I earned on my second month,
Right.
and then it just got bigger every month.
Another question from Cheryl. What are your struggles in the business? I can share some inputs on this. The biggest struggle that I had right here was myself. I so wanted to succeed in this business, since I started. But, if you don't surround yourself with the right kind of people, with the right kind of mindset, that's going to be a struggle for you because you won't be able to move forward with your dreams because you will just, these people will stop you from doing that. And even though when I started, the strong support system that I was expecting from my friends and family was not there.
Yeah.
I still managed to be successful in this business somehow because I followed my dreams, my whys, and I stayed plugged in. And struggles is part of that, but the biggest struggle that I had here is myself. All right. All right, Michelle, one more question here. Are the technical aspects of the business hard to understand or follow?
Not really, because like I said, most of us are already using social media, which is what we use as our platform to run this business. So there's just
Mhm.
additional learning that you'll be surprised. Actually, I find it like fascinating. Oh, so this is how these ads that I see all the time, like for different products or whatever event that they advertise. So that's how they do it. So it's actually fun. It's a fun
Right.
business and fun to learn.
And Ate Michelle, this is the question that I've got asked 1,000 times, and I'm sure you did as well. Is this a pyramid?
Pyramid. Oh, no. I stay away and I run away when somebody asks me to join those kinds of scheme. Uh, I cringe when somebody asks me to join that. So I will never join, more so invite people to join a pyramid scheme. So this business actually, if you want to do it for yourself, you can. So that's the test that this is not pyramid. So because you can earn all by yourself if you want to go that way. But
Right.
just imagine if McDonald's only had one branch. Do you think
Right.
it will be successful and multi-billion dollar industry now? No. So that's why McDonald branched out to so many different branches, and that's how a business becomes successful when you have more people involved. So that's why we
That's
are
right.
doing it. Yeah.
And Ate Michelle, I think your mentor is watching us today. Ate
Hello,
Elizabeth,
it.
love you
My
both. Right.
dear sisters. So we never even know each other, right? And sis Gina, and then we're like close knit now. We're always laughing and sharing whatever is happening. We support one another. So that's the beauty of this business. We were just connected through the internet, and then we
Mhm.
have the opportunity to meet one another finally, and then our
Right.
families as well. So we're one huge family now.
One interesting question on here. Do you have to be public status on Facebook? For me, as like what Artificial have explained earlier on, even if you're someone who's introvert, who's not comfortable, doing lives and making videos, and you're not comfortable presenting yourself, there are people in our community who are actually successful right now, even though they're not showing up, in go lives and videos. And like what you had mentioned, sometimes we need to step out of our comfort zone in order for us to discover more about ourselves. And slowly, I'm somebody who's like you as well. I think Michelle was telling you earlier on that during my first live, my hands were shaking up to the point that I almost dropped my phone. So eventually, you'll develop that skill to be more public, and so you could, reach out and inspire more people. That's how my opinion is about your question. All right, I think Michelle.
What time is your? I know you have a next interview coming up, so we
So
just watch out for that.
it's in another 45 minutes. Don't worry. All right. Here's another one. They always ask this question: is there a specific time when you have to be active on your phone?
No, it's totally up to you. Like that's what I love about this business. So when we were working, we have to set our alarm and wake up whatever time we need to go. Wake up early and go rushing out to the
Right.
share bus or to beat the rush hour traffic. So this one, you can wake up whenever you want to and run your business whenever you want to. You can have your breakfast first. You can do your exercise first. You can get your family ready first, your kids. So no, there's that. I think I mentioned that earlier already. So you can do it at any time of the day in little pockets of time. It doesn't have to be that, oh, you have to do 2 hours now. Then 2 hours later, so no, even just a few minutes, 30 minutes now, or just you just take a pic on your phone, 5, 10 minutes, and you see there's a happy announcement on your
Right.
business. So it's really a 24/7. The results are 24/7,
Right.
but you don't have to work 24/7. It's the system that works for you
Right.
24/7. Hours, you also have to do the work, right?
Michelle, one more question. What's the big? This is not about what they always ask us all the time, but what's the biggest factor that has helped you become successful in this business?
Biggest factor, I think it's my big why, my hunger for change in whatever situation I was in. So, because
Right.
if you're not hungry for change and you're happy where you are, then you just take this business as a hobby, right? So it's really up to you how you want to make the business work. So some people only spend a few minutes, a few hours of their time. They're still getting results. It's fine. If you want to
Mhm.
get a bigger result, then you spend more time and you spend more effort. So like I said, it's a business. If you're working hard at your job, no matter how hard you work, you're still getting the same pay. But this one, if you work hard on your business, oh my God, it's unlimited potential. Your eyes are like, what?
And I've seen lots of shoe boxes, being given to you.
I
Whenever we meet up, during our awardings and stuff, I've seen how many shoe boxes you already have received, since you started this business, and I was wishing for that, and finally, it happened back in 2 weeks ago when I had that Michelle Arceo moment, as what they call it.
Yeah, they call that Michelle Arceo moment because, like, when we go for travel, so we went home to the Philippines like around 1.5 months,
Right,
and then yeah, you come back. Uh, where can you see a business like that? It still runs for you while you're still on vacation, and then we came back and they gave me this huge box of blessings.
right.
And it happened to Franco now because he's still
It
in the
just
Philippines.
did.
And that's one more thing, right? We have this COVID situation and we were locked down. We're not supposed to go out. And so many jobs have been affected. So many businesses closed down. Meanwhile, our online business kept on booming because people are now open to the idea of running a business from home where it's safe and
Mhm.
let's bring it anywhere you are because you live in Calgary right now, but you came home for a holiday and there you're still there. You're on seventh month.
7 months,
Seven
July
7 months.
14th.
Oh my goodness. Imagine if you were still working in your job, then where would all the expenses gonna come
I know.
from?
And the
Right?
thing is that if I was employed, I probably would have been laid off because I just reconnected with some of my friends from the other job that I was part of before I finally went full time for this business. And I think 80% of the staff they actually got laid off, and I would be part of that.
Yeah,
And
especially in the tourism industry, right? Yeah, so hotels, even
Mhm.
pilots and flight
Right,
attendants got laid off because travel was affected. You can't even travel. I would like to be. We're supposed to be in Japan and then maybe Australia in the later part of the year, but we can't because of the travel restrictions. So many
right,
jobs affected, and so now people are open to the idea of online business. That's why our business is now even more booming.
that's
Imagine
right.
I shared my memory, Facebook memory showed when we were in San Diego.
Yeah,
I think that was
on your
yesterday.
birthday. Yeah,
Yeah, so the same date last year, we were at 20,000 in the online business community. And then today, look at our page. Our community is 49,900. So just a few more
I
people.
know, I know.
Around
Just
50K. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow that will happen. We will post that.
right. And all right. There's another question here. How does this business start? Where do you have to go, or how would you like to, how can you proceed from starting your own online business? Um, for me, it all starts by watching a free webinar that we offer every Tuesday and Thursday. and that's how it all starts. You just need to follow the instructions, and that's how you can get your business up and running in no time, right, Ate Michelle?
That's
And
right. You saw my website, so
I did,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So whoever shares the website with you, your friend, then go through that website. Then you'll receive the notifications.
Hmm.
Those are automated emails reminding you of the webinar schedule. So
Right. And one more question here: what are the things you need to run your business? I think
basically,
I answered that.
yeah, yeah. So that's your business going wherever you go. And you'll need the laptop or whatever desktop computer because the training mostly we do from those gadgets. But then after you set up your business already, the phone is the one we use most of the time.
And you know what? I think somebody actually messaged me yesterday, Prechi. She wanted me to basically highlight on one of your practices. Like even though, like, despite of your success right now, despite of your status, despite of all the lessons that you've got, um, we know that you still uses notebook, right? Like, the conventional, typical type of writing stuff,
Here's my
and I was even surprised that you're doing that. Despite of, like what I mentioned, despite of your status, you still remain so humble, so grounded, and Prechi wanted me to really highlight on that and tell people how humble you are.
oh,
In
spreadsheet from the UK. Oh
the
my,
UK, yeah.
we have so many nurses in our team. So that will show you these nurses work hard on their profession. They are licensed, so that means that this is a legitimate business because even them they're joining. We have even doctors,
Right.
engineers, accountants, right? Uh, your question, yeah, I'm still using my notebook, my beloved Hilroy and notebook that I scribble on because, like I said, I'm not tech savvy, so I'm still old school. Although this
Right.
platform that was showed to us, we're taught some technical skills too, right? But I'm still more comfortable with writing on my notebook.
And the reason why I wanted to mention that too is because that only goes to show that you don't have to be a tech savvy, that you can run the business,
Exactly.
yeah, the way you want it, with the help of our system and with the help of yourself as well. The practices that you're used to, you can still apply those. So
That's right. Absolutely right. So if you are a pen and paper kind of person, it will still work for you, but you have to follow the training.
mhm. Michelle, I'm just trying to read some comments on here. So give me one moment. There we
How
go.
about maybe 10 minutes more
Sure, 10 more minutes.
so you can prepare for your next one?
Ate Michelle, who's been your greatest inspiration in this business? Like, what drives you crazy in the morning, the moment that you wake up? What's your motivation every day when you were just starting?
So for me, it's like I said, it's my why. Like this is my why. One of
Great
my
for you.
So that's my youngest, which when I was working before I found this business, I always leave her home with whoever her sister or she has to be in school that time. So I have to time my work when she is in school, and then that's why I can't work long hours.